Gabriel. Filippo! He used to make me jump out of my skin. I'd just be settling into a quiet evening's work, or enjoying a romantic interlude with Heather, when the call would come. It came at 8 o'clock. I was going to say sharp, but that would be misleading in a village of nearly 3,000 people and only 300 watches. Anyway, around 8 p.m. every night, without fail that we were in the village, Gabriel would show up. Not the angel, of course, but my little Kuya friend, who, like so many of my friends, had taken the initiative and adopted me. Mostly I didn't mind. Gabriel had lost his father early in life and had taken me on as a substitute, someone to talk things over with, man to man. But Gabriel was not a man yet. He was a rather awkward teenager on whom the social graces had not yet descended. And so it was that his broken voice greeting would rip through the open windows and the after-dinner tranquillity of our home. With a sigh and a command to my nerves to settle down, I would push back my wooden chair and realize that I had another conversation to navigate before we could close up for the night, after the people pressures of the day. Yes, mostly I didn't mind, for ours was a two-way relationship. He was my little friend, I was his big friend. He spoke only Kuya, I was forced not to use any French. Once together, side by side on the veranda, our conversation was effortless. Intense was not a word I would use to describe our interchanges. Indeed, my only effort lay in the occasional injection of some semi-stimulating comment on life to stop myself falling asleep. Gabriel, you have come. Filippo, you have stayed. Pause. Our spirits quietly say hello too. Gabriel, what news this evening? No, nothing at all, just an evening greeting. Then somewhat awkwardly, and what about things here? No, here there is peace, problems there are none. And so we would follow the routine. No steps could be omitted. I tell him the news of my day, he tells me his. He appears to be totally astounded by anything unpredictable that has happened to disrupt my life. I, for my part, search around for anything different that might be interesting to him. His turn comes. Here there's nothing new. He tells me he's been to his fields today, but he didn't do much. He felt tired. I did a bit of weeding here and there, nothing to speak of. It rained the day before yesterday, I venture. Yes. Did it fall on your fields? The rain fell small. Feel like saying, well, that'd make it easier to hoe, wouldn't it? Not every day you get a rain like that. But realize before starting that it is totally beyond my Kuya at that time of night, so resort to a few thoughtful of the type that my friend Gabriel understands very well. I think that's what I appreciate most about Gabriel. He is most understanding, ever supportive of my feeble attempts to speak his language. I know they're feeble, he knows they're feeble, but what is infinitely more important at that moment is the enormous silvery moon rising slowly behind our teak trees. We watch it in companionable silence. Well, Gabriel, I suppose it's late. I should be thinking about bed. This is naughty of me. I am breaking protocol. It should be Gabriel who says that. But, as I mentioned, the social graces were taking a while to fully develop in his life. But he catches on. Yes, I must go. I'm whacked. We sit a moment longer. He seems to have forgotten he's going. Has he fallen asleep in his chair? Suddenly, with a creak, he sits forward. Encouragingly, I follow suit. He rises, shuffles around in search of sandals. I stretch out a hand in the dark in his general direction. He finds it with ease. Gabriel, thank you. Walk well. I've heard. We are there tomorrow. Yes. and as night engulfs his silhouette at the end of the terrace, a paternal feeling creeps around my heart. I check around in my mind. Lights are out, doors are locked, mouse traps are set. Gabriel has gone. Now we can sleep.